Man vs. Machine by Christian Seges. I lived in California with my family. They were the love of my life and the reason of my existence. Society was evolving, becoming stronger and stronger. Geniuses were being born by the seconds, creating new technology that we could supposedly trust in. People were getting so deep in the idea of the era of technology that they would sacrifice their body and become a supporter of the cause. Companies were creating robots to do jobs that humans could not do. These robots were specifically modified with human genes to do things we could never be able to do. They were stronger, faster, and even in some cases smarter. Like mentioned before, humans were giving their body parts to make them robot-like. Humans were being dehumanized every day. I did not like the fact of this, and surprisingly, some people didn't like it either. Riots were beginning to happen to fight against this idea of people giving away their consciousness and becoming robots. The new robot was roaming through the streets to fight crime and to kill people who did not follow the law. Me and my family were going on our daily walk through the city when a robot killed my wife and left me with a bloody arm that did not work. The companies gave their regards and offered me an operation to make my arm robot-like. When the surgery started, the company said that it was a glitch and a mistake. Years passed and my children were traumatized by what had happened in the past. Technology kept growing until robots became smarter than we thought they would. They became conscious and found out a way to create themselves. Robots were now not needing creators to make them. They had found out a way to create themselves and were planning to kill all humans. When this happened, humanity felt pressured and threatened by this. Robots then started to kill people and commit crimes. This made humanity start a war against the robots and wanted to exterminate them. It was now a war between United States and robots. Robots were being constantly made in other places. Now it was not just a war between United States but with the whole world. Cyborgs were trying to make a plan to drop bombs on the United States. People started evacuating immediately because they knew the bombs were gonna fall. So I grabbed my kids and drove on my truck out of the USA. I got to Mexico and noticed some guys hiding behind the desert rocks. Not knowing there were spikes on the ground, my car crashed. The guys then started to come at us, so I got my shotgun and shot one of them. After this, I noticed that one of them took both of my girls, and I was shocked. Years passed, and humanity was down. I then traveled to Russia. The snow and field roamed everywhere. I was there to find the resistance and to join them. It was said that they had secret files to nuke plans to kill the robots. The bombs tracked metal and so exterminated them. After a while, I searched for them and for my children. I found some people fighting off the machines, and I helped them. It turned out that they were the resistance, and they let me join them. After some months with them, when all hope was gone, I finished the bomb plans and we launched them. As I watched the clock, it went from 5 to 1.